Yo, what's going on, people? This is your man Home Study back in his house. Back with another video. Hit you with some hot fire. Today we are talking about the this is the worst housing market in 30 years. Let me say that again. The housing market that we got right now is the worst it's ever been in 30 years. Absolutely terrible. But we're gonna discuss that and why that is the reason. But before we get into that, let's do the annoying YouTuber stuff. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's grow the channel, help your boy out so we can keep getting this paper and I can keep hitting y'all with this hot fire. So, like I said, this is the worst housing market in 30 years, right? And I read this little article about it. So let me chop it up and give y'all the bullet points of what I read, what it said. So, why is this the worst housing market, right? We got to compare it to other years, right? We got to compare it to years before and see how we stack now, right? If we jump all the way back to 2020, when the cough was going on, the sickness, the illness, right? We got to about 5 million overall in the sales, right? Excuse me. Then we jump to 2021, 6 million in sales. Pretty good, right? What is it now in 2023? We only have 4 million homes sold in 2023. Absolutely terrible, absolutely abysmal, right? Now I know y'all may be thinking like, damn, 4 million, that's a lot. Not really when you compare it to the other years of a successful, healthy market. And that's just comparing the housing market to itself, right? And let's go to some reasons and some figures why. Why has the housing market cooled off? I'm not gonna say crash. I'm not gonna say the C word. I'm gonna say another C word. The other C word is cooled off. Why is it cooled off? Because the interest rates are too damn high, right? Now, of course, the interest rates just got high, increase inflation, because we have to slow down the overall spending because people got their stimulus checks. Companies made PPP loans and all of that stuff like that. So we have to keep the value of the dollar and keep goods and services going with inflation, right? So interest rates. So now, with now we coming into 2024, interest rates are dropping just a little bit because it's just basically in anticipation of what's to come. Because we can't continue right now as a nation, as a society, as a country, excuse me, and as a market without the real estate industry, right? So rates are definitely I'm sorry, y'all. Rates are definitely going to come down, right? Because it's just the real estate is just an essential part of how we keep the economy going, right? So interest rates, I definitely think they're going to drop in 2024 for a short term, just to stimulate the economy and then stimulate housing growth, right? Because right now the inventory is very low. It's basically just a seller's market right now. And the reason why it's a seller's market is because it's low inventory. Once you got what people want, you can set the rules. When the seller says, hey, this is the price, and it's either going to get some more money or you can just F off and go do something else. And the reason why is the reason that has been going on is because high interest rates. And the average home price right now, 2023, is $450. Crazy, right? Compared to 2020, where the average home price was at least 280. So now we up to 450. That's how bad inflation has gotten to slow the market down and to keep everything healthy, right? And this is not going to last. And the reason why it's not going to last is so many people that's a part of the real estate industry and a part of the housing market in general, including myself and stuff like that. So you had a lot of demands for interest rates to lower from agents, mortgage brokers, National Association of Realtors, and also buyers, because people want housing. There's a demand for housing. There's always going to be a demand for housing. Why? Because everybody needs a place to live, correct? Right? So, with things being so terrible right now, it cannot continue, right? The Fed is definitely going to cool things down to get that activity back up, and this is what we're experiencing now. The worst on record because of these things. But hey, that's all for me, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the video. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys once again. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and I shall be back with another one. Peace.